Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian investment trader known as Fijian traders. This is Mr. Singh. NIO, ticker symbol NIO NIO. Not a phenomenal day today. Definitely we're closing around it. Looks like it around for over $5 if we stay up because $5 is our support level. I have a lot to cover today. A lot to cover why I am still on NIO and still bullish on NIO and why this company is going to be profitable and what's holding them back because the growth level it's so promising for neo, and we know what is a couple of things is holding up is because of their operating expense is pretty high, very high in terms of be profitable. But there's some good news like today, right? That's came up with neo exploring interaction highway swap station for with the grid. As the end of February, what happened in NEO have 587 battery swap, more than 27,000 charging miles participation grid of 14 provinces and cities. The growth is there. For NEO, the growth is there and they're continuously growing it. They have a backup of Abu Dhabi, they have a backup of the China government, but they are still struggling to be profitable, and it is very, very common for companies to do that. So don't beat yourself up if your portfolio is on red because it's just a matter of time when we see a reversible, but it comes through a profitable, right? When NEO needs to be profit in order to do that. Growth level is there. Like I said, like this new article, look at the new flyway, new spy of shots shown for more details. New fireway, my apologies. The fireway brand, while focused on small cars, is also based on five-star European safety standards, will support the battery swap. Mr. Lee Williams said last week. Very, very unique style. Very like a small, if you compare to over here in US, a very small car, and it's cheaper, right? These cars can be a very cheaper where can attract more customers at a discounted price. So options and varieties are there for neo on the style of models of cars they have, which relates all everything to the growth. Also, another news: Neo recruits a new batch of 20 pair Pioneer test. Neo began recruiting an additional 20 Pioneer testers for NOP and will with the final user experience before the feature is pushed towards the all owners. During the testers, this is one of the features Neo has been very promising, and it could be a very game changer in terms of consumer demand. Having those NOP tests is done on that, so very very good to see. Also, is the Neo stock a diamond or in the rough? Probably not, right? And this was about 2018 when we see a huge spike on Neo stock, and what has fall through? Well, nothing new, right? Slowing the growth is due because of its profitability expectation has been pushed back to 2027. Neo is supposed to be profitable around roughly around 2024, but doesn't seems like they're gonna be profitable in the first quarter, even though we're shifting to the second quarter. But there's a big but behind it. This company is growing, and it is just a matter of time as well. As usual, not sold anything, nothing added on that. Still holding a massive amount of shares. For Neo, is about 40,000 shares, and our call options still have $1, and up to added did more call options on it just expires on January 2025. I'm very very optimistic on that, and the reason I always do that when with Neo option call when the price dips like that. So nothing sold. I'm still here, folks. So don't beat yourself if you are also on the red. I am a little slightly red on that, which I'll discuss it on my next video coming on the weekend, which will be done on Saturday. So don't stay tuned on that, and don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button if you want anything related to Neo or any other stocks that I do on my portfolio, such as Nvidia, MARA, Marathon Digital, Plug, Tesla. Um, what else? Even a penny stock like a green water concept, ticker symbol INKW. So lot of stocks that I do invest and I discuss on my portfolios. The good, the bad. I always share the good news and the bad news as well. Where we're heading, especially on the trend line, because on the trending on the technical side, it always sometimes doesn't match, right? And sometimes it does match when the company is struggling because of the portfolio. What's new is holding it down is there was a little high level of shorts, but the shorts are dying. They are absolutely dying because the less movement of the stock price is having with Neo, and also It's profitable. Investors are not investing the money because they are very scared of NIO going to be a substantial or they be out of bankrupt. And NIO is not going out of bankrupt. I can tell you that there, because once you have the big support, almighty support like that, definitely you're not going to see that. So technical, we're still seeing sitting around in $5.01 what we have on the 5-day chart. Clearly we can see that we broke, which was our support level at $5.33. So it's going to be changed into the color yellow because that is going to be our new resistance. And we have been creating a higher lows and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows at all the time now. And we are come to a point at, the stock is still has more. It's not even went to an oversold territory yet. So we have more growing pains is coming, unfortunately. So I just want to make sure I share with you guys what's happening. Also, on a 1 month chart, you can clearly see that when we had this break over and we went all the way high, $6.30. And when we had this crossover, my pink line is my 200-day EMA and this blue line is the 60-day. When we had this crossover at $5.79, we had a big pull, came back all the way to $4.96 was on today was the low for today, but we are sitting on this massive support level at $5. Right now it's sitting at $5.01. Clearly you can see that kind of we have been on this downtrend pattern all the way, and we tried to break out right here. We couldn't break out. Came over here. We did break out for a bit. We couldn't sustain it, and was trading below the moving average. So what are we looking for the next support level, right? And we definitely got to discuss that because support level is very important for in terms of trading, and also what NIO is been struggling. It has been struggling is it's not something as investors like to see that, right? And what we are looking at is the next one, and I have to kind of dive and go all the way. A fear level, there's a fear of coming it all the way to $2. I don't see it coming to the $2 level, but this $5 level is going to be a massive support level, which is very going to be unique to see that. Very unique to see that moving forward on that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shift it a little bit where we can do some technical analysis. What is the next level we are looking at it, and where I have to shift my gear all the way to $5 and kind of zoom it out and seeing what's the level looking at it. And that is going to be none other than all the way to $3.72. But I'm not gonna make any resistance support level because what I can see right now is on the technical side that it's gonna be a bounce back again, because we have seen it bounce back time and time. So it's coming to a point where it's kind of been settling it, and it is going to be a bouncing back pattern coming up because all this price moving average, it's sitting right over here. So like I said, I am not going to be making another trend on that because it's definitely is going to be sitting at, because we have came all the way to $5.01. If you're looking at it in terms of your technical to loading area, I would say go back. It's going to be that $4.78 because we dropped on the pre-market. So that's one way we can have it is $4.78. It's going to be the next one. It's sitting right over here, and because we bounced back on massively on that. So $4.78 is going to be the next one. I really didn't want to have it because I can clearly see that we're bouncing back and go testing of high of $5.55, but that's a massive run up because we are on the massive downtrend back again on this, and it is not settling it, and it has been making higher lows and higher highs. You can clearly see that, and the next one is going to be $4.78. But where I was saying it, why I can see it, because look at the MACD. MACD, the red bars are kind of dying down, so you might see some pushback for the up. Not saying it that he's gonna go all the way to $6 or anything, but sitting over the $5. But we'd love to see it sitting over $5. But we've been selling it from a month and a half. Oh my God, we've been selling it all the way from not month and a half, but all the way from the 14th. From the 14th, we have been started selling out a lot all the way, and you can see it's all red bars, right? This is all red. This is all sell off. This is all the short sellers has been pushing this price down a lot as well. definitely some growing pains. I can definitely see that, but be positive. That's what I'm saying, that have a plan when you want to add loads of shares. So $4.78 I'm going to be something that I'm going to be keeping eye if it drops to that level where I can load up some shares. But I gotta wait and see, because it's not settling the dust. It is making that higher lows and higher lows, high highs, lower highs and lower lows, right here, and it's not like trading sideways when we saw it right over here. Right, when we start trading sideways, we did have the push from $5 all the way to 633. So we need a pattern settling over here, which a good positive news can come in. NIO's positive news is there, but the problem is it's not profitable. That is not profitable. They're coming in 2 times on that, and that is going to be a Q1, which most likely they're going to miss the consensus back again also, but which can push the price even lower than $4. I know you guys are going to be hating me saying that, but I want to keep things real with you. What is going to be happening in terms on the technical side? Not a short shell, and not a. I'm a bull on NIO, and I believe in this stock, and I've traded it from 2018. I do understand how this also can be a growing pain, because I have dealt it one time, made a massive gains as well, and right now where I came back on it, which is around at $5 where I loaded my shares, but I'm not done yet. My plan is to add more shares on that, and add more call options as well. So this is the stocks that I used to also do it, like such as mentioned, like Skywater Technology, Green Concept, Plug Power, NIO, Marathon Digital, OCGN, which is one of my biggest runner. I mentioned it on my last video, and guess what? We had a breakout, because technical analysis don't lie, and we had a massive run on, and as same as Nvidia, Palantir. So those are the stocks on my portfolio. So go ahead and check it out if you're interested in any other stock as well. And comment down below, what do you think NIO is supposed to be, and what is your reason, and what is your due diligence on NIO, seeing this stock price is pulling back. So once again, thank you for watching it. Next video is coming on the Saturday. Recap of the entire week we had and what we're looking forward for NIO family. Don't be discouraged if you are seeing a stock in red. It's just a matter of time when we still gonna start seeing it. But have a plan if you were planning to average down. Not a final advisor, but just have a plan when you want to see that. Right now we're trading those two moving average below. It is a clear indication of a downtrend pattern. So thank you for watching it once again, and hope you guys have a wonderful day and have a wonderful weekend. Next video is coming up on Saturday. Thank you.